Good morning, esteemed judges. My name is Aaron Goh and I'm a fourth-year medical student from the Chian School of Medicine, Singapore. An interesting fact about myself is that I play 4 different musical instruments, and one of which is the Great Highland Bagpipe. I'm enthusiastic about participating in the ClinicalKey Global Challenge as I look forward to growing and learning through the process. The workshops and challenges would stretch me to become a more holistic and competent healthcare professional and leader. To me, the challenge is an opportunity to also network with some of the most talented medical students and physicians from around the world, leaders in their own fields who are similarly committed to providing excellent healthcare. To me, bringing people together to work towards a common goal first starts with inspiring the whole team to share in your vision and objectives. Secondly, I would ask myself, what are the smaller goals and tasks that would help me achieve our vision? And third, I identify and would encourage my team to activate their strengths for tasks that best suit them. And most importantly, I would take it upon myself to extend care and concern to my team members. See, if I can create a safe and nurturing environment for my team, they would find meaning and value in pursuing our common goal together. Finally, some of the other skills that I would employ when leading a team would include clear communication, delegation, and creating a culture of honor and respect. An example of how I put all of this into practice was during our recent emergency medicine posting. At times, I was called upon to lead a team of medical students during resuscitation simulations. So our objective then is to stabilize and optimize our patient. To do that, we break it down into smaller parts. So for example, airway, breathing, and circulation. To identify and encourage my team members to use their strengths, I would say, for example, hey Chris, I know you're good at intubation, so let's keep you on airway. And leading teammates towards a common goal doesn't need you to be in a leadership position. To me, it's as simple as extending care to my colleagues by offering my locker stash of snacks during our overnight shift at 3 a.m. in the morning. Because a caring profession would first start with extending care and concern to our teammates. And after that break, we felt recharged to achieve our objectives of learning and taking on new cases. Now on to the final question of unavoidable conflict. See, this isn't a straightforward question to answer because most of the time we often have to use a combination of different strategies. Although my preferred styles are accommodating, collaborating, and compromising, I have found most value in being flexible, being able to adapt my conflict resolution strategy depending on the situation and on the people that I'm working with. See, there are many ways to solve conflict, but the one way which works best for me is by mastering the art of humility and understanding. See, it's very easy at times to push our agendas on people, but harder to be genuine and acknowledge our own faults first. So in my experience, being humble and genuine has always helped to disarm the other party and is a starting point for achieving peaceful resolution. Now, an example that comes to mind would be when I was a student in charge for our dermatology posting. Because of a last-minute schedule change, I had to cancel a tutorial with our clinical tutor. 2 days later, I heard from the admin staff that this doctor had expressed his unhappiness to the admin staff in private. I therefore took it upon myself to meet up with the doctor in person, explaining the circumstances regarding the cancellation and acknowledging his hard work in preparing the tutorial for us, at the same time also apologizing on behalf of all 18 students. Now what came through the end of this meeting was not just peaceful resolution, but that we could both understand each other's perspective. Now that helped to diffuse the initial conflict. Thank you very much for your time and kind attention. I sincerely hope that you will consider my video submission for the final round of the ClinicalKey Global Challenge.